Yeah, I just first and foremost, really excited about the weekend that we had. We went 2-1 over the weekend in the UND Classic, going 4 sets with New Mexico, and then sweeping Green Bay, and then beating Montana 18-16 in the 5th set Saturday. So an awesome weekend overall for our team, with a lot of growth individually, as well as a group. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention some of the milestones that we hit this weekend. We had Marissa Stockman reach her 300 career block march spot, and then Elizabeth Norris reached 500 career digs. We also had Casey Odell and Marissa Stockman and McAllister Gale all make the all-tournament team for the UND Classic. So really excited for all of those athletes and the performances that they had, and more importantly, just the growth that we're having as a team. Every week we get a little bit better and a little bit more cohesive about how we want to play this game. And this weekend was a really nice example of some of the potential that we have as we get later into the season. Next week, this week, we're going out to UNI in Northern Iowa, and we're going to play UNI Thursday night. Then we've got Northern Illinois on Friday, and then we've got Dayton on Saturday. So another really competitive tournament against 3 really good teams we're excited for.
There it is. Well, you hit on, maybe it was some cohesion, but what is there anything else you can expand on the areas of growth that you saw at the UND Classic for your team?
Yeah, I think for us, it's learning how to play with and for each other. And in the first 2 weekends of play, we played 6 matches and we tried 6 different lineups. And this was the first time that we put the same lineup on the floor for all 3 matches in the same weekend. And then with that, we've got 3 freshmen that started for us this weekend, and every week is exponentially growing the amount of experience that they have at the collegiate level, because they've never done it before. So when you've got people like Lauren Perugini and Skylar Darr and Tegan Timpley in pretty major roles, growing into those roles and getting better all the time, that's really impactful. And then we have 2 sophomores. Izzy McCormick is our starting libero, as a sophomore, and Paige Barber, who went 12-0-17 against Green Bay and hit 706 on the match. Had an absolutely monster match Friday night. Having those younger athletes become far more consistent in how they perform with their skills, but also how they interact with their teammates, is really beneficial. And they're being guided by some really quality human beings that have a little bit more experience, like 6th-year Marissa Stockman and 6th-year Casey Odell, and McAllister Gale and Elizabeth Norris are doing a really nice job with that as well.
Do you hope to tinker into this weekend, or would you like to get it set, get it consistent?
Yeah, I think we're always looking to find upgrades and to find ways that we can improve what we're doing. I think it's fun that we're at a spot where literally we have 18 people that we all think can play at any given moment, or start at any given moment. And so it creates some competition in our gym, which means that we're going to be getting better every week, whether we're in matches or we're in practice.
I don't think it's any secret that a lot of teams know that you like to score through your middles. And I just was wondering if, as teams continue to try to stifle that in whatever ways that they do, maybe that's works to your benefit eventually with when teams do that, so that it continues to grow the other parts of your attack.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll play anybody this year that has as potent of a 1-2 punch in the middle as Casey and Marissa. They are phenomenal athletes and phenomenal models, role models, and leaders for this team. And the reality is that they can score one-on-one. They can score when they've got 2 blockers in front of them. They can score when they got 3 blockers in front of them. And we're not going to shy away from setting them more because people are giving them more attention. That only means that all of our other attackers are going to have even more daylight to score when they get their opportunities as well.